So much to do, so little time on this TV theme song Thursday.
Oh, yeah.
So the Celtics find themselves in a precarious spot, a dangerous spot. You fall down 0-2, you lose 2 games at home. There's a lot there. Yeah. 2 20-point blowout losses. And, of course, the easiest thing to do, this is sports. Mm-hmm. We always blame the biggest name, the biggest guy, and we always praise the biggest name and the biggest guy, no matter what the situation is. So now everybody and their uncle thinks Jayson Tatum can't play and he sucks and he stinks and all that other stuff. Kelvin Washington, your thoughts?
I think you're oversimplifying it. I don't think people think he sucks. I think people absolutely think he's one of the best players, but there's always been a little bit of apprehension and maybe giving him his just due and maybe putting him where he probably believes he should be. Man, I went to the Eastern Conference Finals a bunch of times. I've been to a championship, the finals. I got there and I lost, but now I got there again and I made it. And there's always been a little bit of apprehension with fully giving him maybe the praise and credit he thinks he deserves. But this is part of the reason why, Rob. You just mentioned it. If he wants, this is a compliment to him. This is a compliment. Because if you're not as good or as great as you think you are, we wouldn't be having these conversations. It give you a great example. James Harden is going to be going in the Hall of Fame, first ballot, one of the best players. But yes, over the last 5 to 10 years, we've all kind of just thrown in a towel on him when it comes to playoffs. We just have zero expectations.
Are they the same player? They're the same guy?
No. So what I'm saying is, Jayson Tatum, it's a compliment that we're still in this place where we have hope for you, where we expect more from you, where we think you're so good to great that we have to nitpick at you. And one of the things we can nitpick is when it comes down to big moments, when it comes down to moments where we want to see him take over, there have been times where he has fallen short. And I guarantee you, if he was sitting here and it was the trio of us, he would admit it and say the same. When you look at his performance over the last couple of games, you are supposedly the best player on your team. You're the man. That's going to happen. If Luka Doncic performed as poorly as he has and had been up 20 points twice, Rob, not one bad game, everybody has it, it happens, 2 times in 2 games that matter, your team was up 20 and you all faltered and lost the game, and you try to get the last shot and you can't, and you turn the ball over. Yes, people are going to criticize him, and yes,
it's not about criticizing him. That's not the issue. Or looking at the game. It's this unpacking of Jayson Tatum every time something goes wrong. He didn't take a million threes. He took 5 threes yesterday. They still missed. And when you look at that team, last time was Brown the MVP of the finals last year, or was it Tatum? It was Brown, wasn't it?
It was.
Where was he? Wait a minute. I'm just was the coaching up to par? Was other guys involved? My point is people want to undress him like he hasn't accomplished anything and you can't trust him.
No, Rob, it's the same way you like to undress LeBron, who has done 45 times things more than him, or Pat Mahomes, who has done 45 more things than him. He has gotten to the place where he gets
I've never undressed and said Patrick Mahomes' championship doesn't mean anything, or that LeBron's won the 4 championships don't mean anything. I'm talking about people who are acting like Jayson Tatum. Oh, that's why you can't trust him. Can't trust him. He won a championship last year, and guess what? He led his team. This is him at 26, 5-time All-Star, 4-time All-NBA, 3-time first team, first in playoff points before turning 27. First, not second, not third, before turning 22nd. First in playoff wins since being drafted. First in playoff points since being drafted. And now an NBA champ. And every time they fall behind or lose a game, it's Jayson Tatum. Oh, yeah, Jayson Tatum. That's why we can't trust him.
I'll tell you why.
It's ridiculous.
Tell you exactly why. It's not ridiculous.
Yes, it is ridiculous.
It's absolute.
It's the
you can
dumbest
yell all
thing
you
I've
want.
ever heard.
It's
it's dumb.
I promise you've heard a lot dumber. It absolutely makes sense because everything you just listed is exactly the reason why people have high expectations for him. And they don't mind a loss.
There's no high expectations.
And there's no reason why nobody's mad if you lost.
Every time they lose a game, they didn't even lose the series yet. And people are undressing Jayson Tatum.
I hope you're including yourself in people because again, this is what you do, we do.
I don't address him after that. I'm not looking
him.
At,
you don't be picking choosy. Don't be picking choosy.
If I'm
going
to look at what they've done, I'm not going to look at just Jayson Tatum.
No,
I'm going to look at the Celtics and their coaching and their style.
Oh, stop it, Rob. You do this all the time.
No, I
the
don't.
Stars of a team. Patrick Mahomes ain't this. No, Jayson Tatum does not. He has a deer in the headlight look that is unavoidable.
What are you talking about? Because his shot got blocked at the end of the game?
No.
Did you see the basket that put the Celtics up after he struggled all night? Did you see that?
I saw. And what did you say?
What'd you see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay.
Who didn't see that? Now let me continue. Jayson Tatum, one of the issues, one of the things that I think would help him is one of the things I heard LaMarcus Aldridge talk about when he talked about having conversation with Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant said a lot of you younger guys get 2 or 3 moves that are your go-to moves. Jayson Tatum is a spectacular player, but you can tell sometimes when he needs a bucket, it's difficult for him to get said bucket. He doesn't necessarily have that thing that he identifies with. This is my go-to. And you saw it last night. Now, again, he is an absolutely great player, but he is not above reproach. He is not above
Nobody
criticism.
said that. That's not even what I said.
So
listen to what
when
I'm
your
saying.
team, Rob,
That's not what I said. You
when
can
a
criticize
reigning
him all
champ
you want.
loses
I'm talking
2 games
about
in
what
a row by
happens
20
all
points.
the time is that they undress him like he hasn't accomplished anything. I think that's what's unfair is that nobody believed in them. Even last year when they went through the playoffs, he wins a championship. They lose 2 games, and now this is why, Jayson Tatum.
So ask yourself that question.
Now, Jason,
why didn't people believe in them then?
Because,
no, answer it. Why?
Because people do that for everybody until they win. My point is he has won. It's just like you and the Aaron Rodgers thing. People are undressing Aaron Rodgers every chance they get. They act like he never won. They act like he never was a 4-time MVP.
Rob,
never. It's ridiculous.
No.
That's what I'm talking about. It's ridiculous.
No. You choose to let certain people off the hook you want to let off the hook. Aaron Rodgers, the reason why people since you want to bring up Aaron Rodgers, is because for all the greatness and talent that he has not won enough. Plain and simple. For all the greatness that Aaron Rodgers and amazing, he's the most great, and I agree, one of the best arm talents we've ever seen. He's one of the best. Well, then why, after all these years, to compare to his peers, does he only have 1 Super Bowl and title? And that's a very fair and valid question or a concern.
Yeah, and the defenses that Aaron Rodgers played with don't even let. We talk about it all the time. Tom Brady never won without a top 5 defense. Go show me the year Aaron Rodgers had a top 5 defense at all. Tell me the draft that they drafted skill positions in the first round during his career in Green Bay. I can go on and on. I'm not making excuses. I'm giving you facts.
Excuses.
And my only point is stop with the Jayson Tatum stinks because I'm saying that's where a lot of people today woke up and that was their easy place to go rather than taking a look at the coach, the other players who missed shots. He didn't put up 13 shots and go 0 for 13 for 3. He only had 5.
What you're missing, Rob, let me say this. Another thing I think you're missing. It's not about missed shots. Literally, Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, it doesn't matter the person has missed shots. What people want to see and feel is that you're all in, that you're diving on the floor if that's what it takes today. All right, the shot ain't falling. I'm 7 for 22 in Game 7 of the finals, Kobe Bryant. Let me go snatch 22 rebounds. Let me go lock somebody up. Let me push somebody on the floor and tell my team, let's go.
You know what?
And it's those types of things
that's what you say, but the bottom line is it's all about winning. Because if he made that shot yesterday, instead of having it blocked at the end, you wouldn't be bringing that up.
I totally disagree.
You wouldn't be bringing it up. No, you wouldn't. It would be. It's always about winning. It's about winning and moving on in the playoffs.
It is not about winning when you're talking about greatness and the differentiators between greatness, Rob.
It's about winning. It's about winning.
And you can win.
Winning covers up everything.
No, that's not true. When you're talking about guys getting in the
Nobody says
pantheons.
Kobe can't play because he didn't make the playoffs his last 6 years. Nobody says Kobe can't play when he quit on the team against the Suns. Nobody. Come on, man.
And we absolutely criticized him about that. That's exactly my point. We criticized him about that. Yo, Kobe, that was childish. Kobe, you're better than that. Kobe, you're supposed to be the veteran on his team. Why would you do that?
People say he's the GOAT and he quit on his team. Nobody ever says that.
Absolutely,
Come on.
just like people should, and I'm LeBron's biggest fan, you know that, and they absolutely should criticize LeBron about how he showed up against the final about Mavs. It happens. And for Jayson Tatum to be the best player on that team, who has quoted himself as wanting to be a Finals MVP. These are the types of games he has to win.
I just gave you all the numbers last year. He led in every category and didn't get the MVP. I got it.
Right.
Last year.
And
every category for his team. Every single one.
Well, then LeBron should be the Finals MVP the year 2015 they lost. If we're going by that, just by leading stats.
Nobody who loses. I'm sorry. That goes back to the 70s, and it's never happened. That's not.
It did happen
not for I said that goes back to the 70s. Nobody does that.
And my point is, if we're going by just simply leading stats.
He won last year and led in every category.
And he did. And nobody's you literally can't debate that. But if he wants to be in the pantheons of where he is trying to get to, then these are the types of conversations that he needs to be had. And these are the types of issues people can have with him. If you're starting to get to the great list, we have to nitpick at you. Steph Curry, LeBron, KD, this is what happens.
877-99 on Fox, 877-996-6369. It's a spicy TV theme song Thursday here on The Odd Couple. Spicy. I'm not messing around. That's right.